Alrighty then. Hello and once again, good evening YouTube. Welcome back. Welcome back to some more of this game. This game called NASCAR Thunder 2004, and this playthrough called the NASCAR Thunder 2004 100% Race Lane. Career Mode is Tony Raines on Legend difficulty. Last time we went to New Hampshire, which was an up and down race to say the least. And Stewart finally got his first win of the season. He's been irrelevant all year. He sits 14th in points with his 18.7 average finish. The rain is coming to an end for old Anthony, but it is the summer of Stewart after all. Tony Raines is 121 points behind the impossible to surmount lead of cheating Dale Earnhardt, and there is something interesting to note before we even go to this race. So we've got this new chassis coming in 2 races, and we've got this new engine coming through in 1 race, which means we are going to have redundant equipment. I have a brilliant idea. Do y'all remember how bad it is racing at Martinsville? Well, my brilliant idea is this. This is the smartest thing that I'm ever going to say on this channel.
Cool.
What if
Thoughts on SVG driving full-time in Xfinity?
This chassis, but instead of just doing it as a generic car, what if we made it into a short track car? What if we did that? What if, in theory, we did that? I think that's what we're gonna do. So now we can have a short track specific vehicle to make it so that I can actually, you know, drive on short tracks. Well, namely Martinsville. The other short tracks are very easy. It has to be said. What is my next object to complete here? Ah, we have completed all the objects here. Well, isn't that special? Well, in that case, why don't we do engine power in 6 races for 1.5 million? Hell yeah, dude. See, if I can win the championship this season, I don't need the money for next year. Ah, son of a bitch, I just made it. Yeah, we can't do the track specific engine because we don't. Okay, so the only thing I can make track specific is chassis. Interesting. Alright, so I thought I was really smart there for a second, but as it turns out, I am just stupid. Anyway, we're going to Pocono, we're using fresh equipment, and blah 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 blah. Let's go to the race. Thank you for the $2, Lyle Bailey. That is for SVG driving full-time in Xfinity. That is pretty legendary. Finally some good news. It's about time. Anyway, moving on to this. My throat is killing me, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. Of course Gordon's on the pole. Why not? Why wouldn't it be anyone else on the track? I'm going to extend the final gear a little bit, and we're going to go to qualify. So here we are at Pocono. This track is unbelievably boring, not only to watch, but also to drive. It's also kind of shit. There are some depending on what kind of roll I get, this could be a very hard race. So I'm not looking forward to it. We want to do, yeah. I am underdriving the shit out of this car right now because qualifying should be easy. Qualifying should be easy. It is, in fact, qualifying in NASCAR Thunder 2004 after all, so we should get a pretty good starting spot regardless of how hard I try in this. So that's always good. At the line, P8. That's a pretty solid starting spot, but I can do better. I can indeed do better, and we're trying to get the most polls this season for that matter, so I'm pretty sure I've got like 7 polls already, so. Yeah. I didn't want to do fresh equipment for this race because Watkins Glen is next, and I was thinking maybe we'd actually have a shot at winning that race. But, oh boy, now I'm really underdriving this car. But, yeah. I think we'll use the fresh equipment for this race, and then we'll just have a good top 5 run at Watkins Glen. Because the next race is going to be way more interesting than this one, is what I'm trying to say. This is just the filler episode of the anime. Pole position. This is just the filler episode of the anime. We've got, yeah. We've got a way. Barney Hall starts 8th. Oh, no. Alright, got a bunch of things happening in the chat, so we're going to start this race, and I'll start answering questions when we get to the starting lineup.
Located in the heart of the beautiful Pocono Mountains for today's Pennsylvania 500 on MRN. What can we look for on this unusual track, Barney?
Unique is definitely the word for this racetrack. First of all, there are only 3 corners, each of which has completely different banking, which also means there are 3 straightaways. And guess what? They're all different lengths. This is one tough racetrack to prepare a race car for.
The 155 car has worked well on the track with the 5 car.
A driver's respect is easy to lose, but tough to gain. A lot of good, clean lap racing with a guy can all be forgotten in a moment if you get into him and end his day.
It always seems that Ryan Newman is starting up near the front of the pack.
With 9 front row starts in 2002, he's always a threat to get the pole.
Stanton Barrett just couldn't get up to speed in qualifying this week.
You're right, it's going to be tough for him. You get so used to starting up front, and then you have an off week and you have to start towards the back. Then when race day comes, you feel like you passed 1,000 cars at the end. And worse yet, sometimes you never make it to the front.
Yeah, sometimes you're like Stan Barrett and you never make it to the front. What are they talking about? Oh, the trumpet. Ugh. Home of the gays. Anyway. So. Yeah, we're streaming today because I had to fucking work yesterday despite me always telling them, can I not work Fridays? Can I work any other day besides Friday? I will work 24-hour shifts on every single day of the week as long as it's not Friday. And what happens? I always work fucking Fridays!
In the front row are the Napa car and the DuPont Chevrolet.
The Napa car, finally. Finally, they actually say the Napa car. Good shit, good shit, good shit.
NASCAR Winston Cup points later will start in 4th place.
Alright. Yeah, Cody Ware reinstated. Oh, what a time. What a time to be alive, dude. I was like actually shitting myself when I saw that because I was just waking up. I was in bed just scrolling through my phone like I always do when I wake up. And I see Cody Ware reinstated and I'm like, wait. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit?
The 6th row has
Oh man, Penske row 6. Indeed.
In row 7 are the U.S. Army Pontiac and the GM Goodrich Chevrolet.
Yeah, well. Oh god, it's so cold in this room.
From row 8 are the O2 car and the Singular Wireless Chevrolet.
Yeah, like my throat is fucking brutalized, man. I don't know what's going on there.
The Stacker 2 Dodge.
I'm so congested. Like I need like I don't know if I need some like nasal spray or something. Like fuck.
In row 11 are the DeWalt
It is
Power
not
Tools
all right
Ford
right
and
here.
the Granger Ford.
Wow, what a good starting spot for Christian Fittipaldi.
In
P23.
row 12 are the Cheerios Dodge and the Pennzoil Chevrolet.
The Pennzoil Chevrolet. Anyway, I don't really know what to say. Pocono sucks.
The Hooters Ford and the
That's
UPS
really all I have to say on this situation. Oh my goodness. Where is Labonte starting? Am I releasing a Christmas album? You know, I thought about it a couple of times, but like, I hate Christmas music. Oh, there he is! Wow! What a good qualifying effort from Terrence. Holy shit, P31. That has to be his best start of the season. And he's on the same row as Casey. What on earth, dude? Holy shit. Any more hotel horror stories? Let me fucking tell you, there's a few. There's a few. If no one has anything to talk about, I'm more than happy to discuss that for the length of the stream. Oh, what a terrible starting spot for Jeremy Mayfield. Oh, and Ward. What's Ward doing back here? Bruh. The fuck? The fuck is this garbage? Why is Ward starting so bad? And rounding out the field is Richardson. Okay, 200 laps lie ahead at Pocono. I need to try and hold the 24 back while not letting Ricky Rudd take us 3 wide. And this should be good enough to hold the lead into turn number 1 and out. And we're wrecking. What a surprise. Alright, sounds good, bitch. Sounds fucking good. Okay, I guess we'll just get slightly fresher tires than everyone else and just drive from the fucking back today. Looks like that's how we're going to be doing this race. Looks like it's a last to first challenge as it turns the fuck out. This game is horrible. Just fucking horrible. Any famous celebrities come and stay at the hotel. You know what? You know what? Unironically, there was like this traveling play where the entire cast came to stay at the hotel, and like I thought it was like an actual like it was like a production company that was going to like be filming here for like a remake of a really well-known film, but as it turns out it was just a fucking musical, and I'm like, fuck off. I thought actual celebrities were going to come and stay at the hotel. No, it's just some fucking cunts. It's just some no-name cunts doing fucking a fucking musical. It's like some fucking bullshit, dude. All right, yeah, no pressure whatsoever, and they still managed to fuck it all up.
We're starting in the back, so be careful.
Yo, wow, we're starting at the back. No fucking kidding, bitch. Alright, looks like we are not going to be doing good in today's race. I fucking hate this track, by the way. So, does anyone know exactly where we left off in the absolute fucking goddamn nonsense that is the hotel that I work at? I don't remember where we left off. It's been so long since I've streamed. And it's been like a week since I've streamed, and like, fuck me. Everything's happened that could happen. I don't know where to begin. I legitimately don't know where to begin. So, the fucking crazy lady, I don't know if I mentioned that or like from the last, whenever we streamed that, when I read the texts, she's back working, of course. That, I don't know if I told the story yet, so. If you remember from a couple of streams ago when the crazy lady got fired from work and I read all her texts back, yes, the answer is yes. She was rehired the same day of that stream. But when we were fucking, discussing whether or not to rehire her, I was sitting there like, are you fucking insane? How can we rehire this lady? She literally just desecrated, her, like, entire job. She called out my boss in the harshest terms you could imagine. She talked at an absolute metric level of shit. And the second that she comes crawling back, you're gonna take her back like nothing. Like your authority means nothing. Absolutely nothing now. I hope you understand that. But apparently that was fine by them to have absolutely no authority, so she's back. And like her first day back, I was like very cold. I was very cold and distant. I was the one singular motherfucker at the hotel that did not want her to come back. Even though she loves me, the crazy lady loves me. She's always loved me, and in the text she fucking said that I was awesome. And I'm just sitting back here like, okay. Okay, thanks, I guess. I'm gonna take the word of an insane person. But no, everyone else, all the people that she called out in the harshest terms imaginable wanted her back. And I'm just sitting there like, man, I can't imagine anywhere else on this planet working for any other company and any other people that they would even be allowed to set foot in the fucking hotel again. Well, if you'll remember, there was another story from that stream where the old housekeeping manager, who was definitely a drug addict and also kind of on the insane side and barely touching Dale Jarrett, results in the entire rear end of the car being destroyed, obviously. So, and McMurray's gonna block me off the fucking track. No, we're not. It's not like we restarted dead last and have made it up to 21st in the past 4 laps. No, this car is demonstrably faster than you, McMurray, and you're just gonna go all the way into the grass to block me. Thanks, you fat cunt. So, the guy is definitely on drugs and may or may not have committed arson against my boss's car. Can you fucking believe this man the past week came back and asked for his job back? He got fired for incompetency, is definitely on drugs, may or may not have committed arson against my boss's car, and this man, this actual human being, went to the hotel 2 weeks later and asked for his job back. What? My boss wasn't there because she was too busy watching over her husband, who may or may not be currently dying of COVID. So thankfully she wasn't here. But unironically, he came back and he actually thought that he could ask for his job back. My boss's boss told my boss to fire him, first of all, because obviously my boss is too soft to do anything like that. Obviously, if the story from the crazy lady, Terry, you are a 44 ally. Why are you blocking me off the track? So yeah. Anyone ever OD in their hotel room? No, but there have been deaths. There have been deaths. There has been at least 1 death at the hotel since I started there. There probably should have been more, but, you know. Everyone there is on drugs. Anyway, yeah. The first thing that came to my mind is that my boss absolutely should have a restraining order against this guy, considering how his tenure at the hotel ended. And yet he's just gonna walk in like, hey, what's up, guys? Hey, I was wondering, you still got any openings? No. No, we don't. Actually, we do. Everything is in disarray. But at the same time, no. Anyway, thanks for the 100, Alex Johanning. It's always appreciated, bro. It's always appreciated. Yeah, this stream goes from 0 to 100 at 2 times. The first time is when I talk about work. The second time is when Alex Johanning shows up. Anyway, thanks for that as always. It's just a never-ending fucking nightmare. Every single day at work is just misery. Every single day that I go there, it's something new. And I'm not kidding. You know something? You want to know something? I was sitting at the hotel one day and a dude calls me and he's like, hey, okay, so we got a guy that needs to move into one of our worker rooms. And I'm like, okay, which one? And he's like, oh, it's this room. It's room 100, okay? Room 100. And I go to our list and I'm like, okay, so he's moving in with Mr. Wagner, right? And I'm like, and then he's like, no, Mr. Wagner is no longer there. Or like, no, it's not Mr. Wagner, it's Mr. Jones. And I'm like, oh, does that mean that Mr. Wagner is leaving? And he says, Mr. Wagner is no longer working for the company and has actually been banned from the hotel. And I've not been told a single word about Mr. Wagner being banned from the hotel. So I'm just like, oh, yeah, that happens. Yeah, that happens. That was like the least surprising thing that I was told that week. Just like, yeah, no surprises there. Anyway. Thanks for the 100, as always. What was the cause of death for the guy in the hotel? The guy that was working, that when I was working there, he just died in his sleep. It was an old guy with heart problems who actually worked at the hotel next door. But the hotel next door sucks ass, so he fucking lived over here instead. He was willing to pay $700 a week to live in our hotel, despite working at the other hotel. Like, that really just says everything. But no, he was dating one of the front desk people at my hotel, and it was just a nightmare in general. But the dude, it was a good dude. Oh, look, it's Jeff Burton blocking me off the track despite being a logo ally. He was a good dude. He didn't deserve to die like that. He actually died whilst I was on shift, but I had no idea. I was working the overnight that night. And he always came to the that was when I was working overnight. And every time that he got off at 6 whilst I got off at 7. He'd always come to the desk and buy something out of the snack shop before going to bed. And that was the only time I ever talked to him. We didn't ever talk about anything really, like, in-depth or interesting. It would just be like, you know, a casual transaction. So yeah, but there were 2 other deaths in the hotel that I know about, but I don't know any details about them, so, yeah. Yeah, this stream is paying more than what I would have made if I'd worked tonight. But don't worry, I could still work tonight. There is an above 0 chance that I still have to do the overnight tonight. I went to bed at midnight, and I didn't wake up until 3 p.m. That's a lie. I woke up multiple times throughout the day, throughout the attempted sleeping, but like that's the longest that I've like slept period in a week. Some good shit. Anyway, thanks for the 5, Scott McNew. Gonna multitask and watch this stress and the Lions at the same time. Yeah. There's fucking football on tonight. There's NFL football on tonight. Why is there NFL football on a Saturday? Bruh. Does the hotel have luggage carts? Yeah, I can tell a couple stories about the luggage carts. Fucking, there's 5 of them for the entire hotel. The hotel has over 80 rooms, 5 luggage carts. So when it's summer and busy, they're always running out of them because people are too fucking goddamn lazy to bring the fucking cart back to the fucking front desk. So we've got people like, you know, 5 people trying to check in at the same time, and they're always like, well, do you have luggage carts? And I'm like, yes, there are luggage carts, but if there aren't any sitting in the front entrance, that's because people have taken them and haven't brought them back, and they're just like... And sometimes they expect you to go and get them, and I'm just sitting there like, motherfucker, you are aware that I'm the only person working at this hotel right now. Maybe your lazy ass could take the fucking elevator upstairs and go have a, you know, gander at where these stupid goddamn carts are. And then, sometimes people will take the carts and leave them in the room. And I'm like, bitch, that's not yours. You're not paying for that. And then you'll get extended stay people who are staying for months at a time, and they keep the fucking cart in the room. When we were changing out beds back in October, I fucking went to one of the rooms to change the bed. This dude had been here for 3 weeks, and there was a fucking luggage cart in his room. And it wasn't even anything on it. It was just sitting in there. He just had it in his room for no reason. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? We have 5 of these. We should be charging you every night that this was in your fucking room. Because this is ridiculous. This is fucking patently absurd ridiculous. That this is, that you're actually going to unironically do this. Anyway. We're up to 4th. And we might be 2nd. Ooh, here we go, into the corner, into the tunnel turn. Into the tunnel turn. And we're 2nd. Hell yeah, dude. Anyway. I'm sorry. I've just been very passionate for like the past 10 minutes. I need to start reading the chat again. Does the hotel have free Wi-Fi? Yes, it doesn't work. There's a whole entire fucking associated story with that I don't want to get into right now. Yeah, thoughts on Brandon Staley getting fired? Fucking mercy. Fucking mercy. And Telesco. Fuck them. They're gone. The reign of fucking misery is over, question mark. And their singular good hire, Cameron Dicker. Anyway. Has anyone ever done weed in the hotel room and gotten arrested for it? They haven't gotten arrested for it, but people smoke weed in the hotel all the fucking time. It's all you ever fucking smell, dude. All you ever smell. There's a couple associated stories with that, but they're not very interesting. Tell the Wi-Fi story. So, when I first started the hotel, the Wi-Fi password changed every week. And they had it in a system where it would change every Monday. Every Monday at 2 a.m. I know this because people checking in at night would be like, "What doesn't the Wi-Fi work?" And it's like, because it's gonna change in fucking a few minutes. Have patience! Anyway. So that just stopped randomly working at some point in January of last year. And no one noticed it until about March. So we just had open Wi-Fi for like a year. And then they finally decided to put a password on it again. Well, you see, the problem is that the sign-in page doesn't appear anymore. The sign-in page will appear the first time that you enter it, and then it'll never appear again. And the way that the Wi-Fi protection is set up is that when you leave the building, it automatically disconnects from the Wi-Fi. So when you get back and you try to connect to the internet again, it'll say connected, no internet, but it will never bring the Wi-Fi sign-in page up, no matter what you do. The only way to do it is to type into the address bar 192.168.1.0, and that is the only way to get the sign-in page to appear. There is absolutely no other way to do it. But do you think the guests are going to know that? No. All they think is that the Wi-Fi only works for one day. And there's no way to change this, because I have no idea how to change fucking internet Wi-Fi passwords. And whenever I call our fucking internet company, they're like, "Oh no, we don't do that, you do that." And I'm like, "Can you explain how to do that?" "No, I can't." And he hangs up. So yeah, basically. So now we're just getting a bunch of bad reviews because the internet doesn't work, because some fucking dumbass thought that we needed to have a fucking Wi-Fi password, despite not having a Wi-Fi password being 100% okay for over a year. But no, we need to have a Wi-Fi password. It's not like it's on an encrypted server or anything. No, if despite having a fucking password, even though it's encrypted thanks to our internet company, so there's nothing to worry about connecting to it. No, because it didn't have a password, we were getting a bunch of bad reviews because it didn't have a fucking password. Alright, bitch, now it has a fucking password. Oh, we're getting even more bad reviews because now it doesn't fucking work because the fucking system is stupid. Thanks! I hate my life. Has anyone done heroin in the hotel? Probably. I don't know. The only drugs that I've come across... I found a crack pipe in a room once. That was fun. Oh, cool. Thanks. It's trying to wreck again. So, anyway. What's up, chat? Slap 23, we're running second. I've got one lap fresher tires than the leader, but we're not really desperately closing in. Has anyone recognized me at the hotel? No, but they have recognized me at the short track. One man has recognized me as Kamikaze Games at the racetrack. Nowhere else, though. That's the only place. The only place I've ever been recognized was my short track, Coda, and Indianapolis. But hey, 3 times, considering the distinct lack of fame that I have, not bad. Not bad. I should write a biography about my fucking hotel experiences. That's what Toxic said. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know how much I'm at liberty to discuss. Maybe in 60 years, when everyone else, when all of the adults that I've worked with are dead, maybe then I can write a fucking book about it. Because then no one would be able to be like, "Hey, don't talk about me." Anyone blow up yet? Doesn't look like it. I don't see anyone on pit road, but we're too far in the lead to see if anyone's at the back, so. I have not seen the Tactical Bacon video about all the specials in Swiss Metal Ring. I'm more into Vigilante 8 at the moment. Never heard of someone staying in a hotel for months. They stay through their company because they work in the area. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't even say that because some of the people that we've had for extended stays have been like literal lunatics who like there's no reason for them to even be here. Like right now, we've got a doctor staying at the hotel. He stays for months at a time and he does, you know, he gets called in constantly. We got a bunch of oil field guys staying at the hotel because, you know, North Dakota and whatnot. We got a veterinarian staying at the hotel. I know that. All of the people I've discussed have been here for over a month at this point. My throat hurts, dude. Turn the car. Fine, don't turn the fucking car. Do I have a riding or a push mower? It's funny that you assume that I do my lawn. No, if anything, that's the one actual thing of value that paying the condo association has. So that I don't have to mow the lawn. Does my hotel allow pets? That's another thing to fucking talk about. Yes, yes it does. But only dogs. Only dogs. According to our fucking parent company. Only dogs are allowed. Not cats. You'd be surprised how many people travel with their cats. And I always tell them, like, when they ask, do you accept pets? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, okay, I've got like 5 cats I'm traveling with. And I'm like, okay, so, no. See, I don't care. I believe in cat supremacy as it is. So, like, if someone says that they're gonna come with a cat, I'm like, okay. Alright. I don't care. Cat supremacy. But, technically, according to the verbiage of our parent company's hotel policies, no. It's only dogs. But you want to know something that I hate? Do you want to know something that I hate? Service animals. Fucking service animals. This is the stupidest fucking shit you've ever seen. Okay? So, service animals are like, you know, they're trained. Okay? They're trained to help out the person that they're with. Alright? Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. They are trained and they may as well be like a patron of the hotel themselves. Now, the thing is that if you need a service animal for like being blind or like associated medical conditions, that's fine. That's 100% okay. But did you know something? According to the government, if someone comes in and says they have a service animal, you're not allowed to ask them if it's actually a service animal. You're not allowed to. It's illegal to ask them if it's a service animal. So, you're some fucking chump with an untrained puppy, and you come to the fucking hotel and you'll be like, oh, it's a service animal. We can't say anything. We can't legally say anything. We just have to be like, okay, this demonstrably untrained, you know, 2-month-old puppy is definitely a service animal. You get no pet fees. You get to stay at the hotel for like $75 less because you fucking lied to us. That's cool. That's a great system. That's a really good system. What a great fucking system that is. That is not abusable in any way, shape, or form. Fucking goddamn stupid. Yeah, did you know the government is full of fucking shit? Did you know? Fun fact. Fun fact.
Gas tank is getting empty.
Anyway. Coming up on pit stops here. Well, not really. Coming up on pit stops in like 10 laps. So the problem with this track is that we start off very strong, but like it falls off at about 10 laps and then we're pretty slow. So, and of course, it's Dale Jr. in the lead. 43 cars on this track. Any of them could be in the lead of this race. Nope, it's the points leader. So even if I finish second in this race, guess what? We're losing 15 points. Guess what? We're losing 15 points. Am I for or against the satanic statue? I'm absolutely for the satanic statue. Did you see that there was like a gay sex tape happening in like the Senate? That's awesome. All right, I don't care about the statue, but the fucking gay sex in the Senate hearing room, that I'm 100% for that. I endorse that. I endorse the Senate room orgy. Yeah, basically, you could come in with anything. There are emotional support mini horses. I've heard of actual registered service alligators. And we can't say a fucking word about it, because we'll just get sued because the government is stupid. But yeah. The only thing that you're allowed to ask is if the service animal is for a disability, or you ask what sort of training the service animal has had. That's the only thing you're allowed to ask. So that's awesome. We're just out here asking the medical history of guests now. Stupid. Just fucking dumb. Just there's very few things that piss me off more than that. Yeah, that was a 10-2, by the way. I didn't want to get mad about that because I was already mad about something else. You know, the madness compounds. My throat hurts enough as it is. I don't care, crew chief. Oh, I'm sure the crazy lady has asked someone before. The crazy lady doesn't know how to do her fucking job. The crazy lady's been working there for over a year and still doesn't know basic fucking facets of the goddamn job. But hey, if she gets sued and I don't really care. Not my problem at that point. If anything, that means that if the hotel gets shut down because of a dumbass lawsuit like that, then I just have no excuses to live here anymore. If anything, I welcome it. Anyway, your mom mailed me a Christmas card, that's right, yeah. I got it, by the way. It's sitting on the desk right now as we speak, next to the Staples Easy button. Which I forgot was sitting on my desk. Any fist fights break out in the hotel? Yes, more than one occasion. There was this dude that was like a foreman, and some of his workers were being douchebags towards another worker, and then he just basically beat the shit out of all of them. Yeah. So I wasn't there for that, sadly. Any fist-fighting drunks? Any specifically drunk ones? No, I mean, everyone goes to the hotels drunk. You have to be drunk to stay in this goddamn state. But, that's the only actual, like, fight that I've seen or heard of ever since I got there. Like, there's every chance in the world that some other shit went down before I worked there, and I just, you know, never been informed about it. But yeah, as far as actual things I know about. Have any of those fist fights escalated into stabbings or shootings? Hey, remember that guy that was gonna try and shoot his boss? This is in fact actually the same boss that beat up the other dudes. Yeah. This one was from last year, so there may be some people who didn't watch that stream that have joined within the last 365-day period. So there was this dude from, I don't know if it was like Hawaii or the Philippines or some shit. But he was staying, working, in the middle of winter. So that was a shock to his system, I'm sure. But the point of the story is that he, one day he got pissed off at his boss and decided, you know what? I'm ready to commit a fucking felony on this day. I'm ready to commit felony murder on this day. And he got his, you know, he got his pistol, which he just had on him inside the hotel. And he went to the elevator, and he thought that his boss was going to be at the bottom of the elevator. Instead, it was a random guest who had absolutely nothing to do with him or his company. So he's standing there, pointing a gun at a random guest staying at the hotel, and he panics and runs out. But in his panic, he dropped his wallet. And inside of his wallet was his photo ID. So, we called the police. I wasn't here. I wasn't at the hotel that day, of course. Of course, this shit only happens on my days off. So, yeah, the police got called and they did a fucking stakeout of the hotel. They had every exit covered. It was quite something according to everyone else that was working that day. And yeah, he got arrested. That was that story. Yeah, there should be a GTA set in this town, seriously. There's just drugs and more drugs in this goddamn place. Anyway, I'm gonna pit this time, I've decided. Coming down pit lane. Going down to 70 miles an hour. Hell yeah. Yeah, he got arrested. Any married couples fighting? Oh, that happens all the time. People are fighting at the hotel all the time, or married people are always having domestic disputes. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was this dude that was absolutely on drugs of some sort with his fat wife. Came to the hotel. He cut his hand, like, to the bone in the fucking hot tub. I have no idea how he managed to do that. 2 pit road errors in the same race. How cool. That's not my wallet from Patrick, yeah. Good shit. That's a good reference. There's some leaders coming in.
21 car is coming right. Number 21, it's up high. Okay, we're clear.
Yeah, and they had like a kid, and like my other front desk person was thinking the kid was being sexually assaulted, and I'm just sitting there like, man, I don't need this shit today. We have been through enough this month to have to deal with fucking human trafficking.
You're clear.
Oh my god, Dale Jarrett, fuck off. But yeah, that was just a couple weeks ago. They had a domestic dispute at 3 a.m. I was trying to watch Bruce Almighty while starting breakfast, and these fucking weirdos come walking down the hall like, they're all sorts of fucked up. I don't know, man. And then the next day, you know, the police were called. They came to the hotel. I didn't call the police, though, so they never debriefed with me. I didn't even know they'd left. I'm calling my maintenance guy, like, hoping he can come down here and, like, fucking back me up because I'm a fucking twink and I have absolutely no, presence in a fucking dispute like this. Like, the last thing I need is this dude hopped up on fucking drugs with, like, an entire, like, half-foot reach against me, you know? Reach advantage. I don't need this shit escalating. And then the next morning, this woman had the absolute gall to complain that the rooms were not, the rooms weren't good enough. I don't know what the woman actually said. I wasn't there. I wasn't fucking there, obviously, but it was just pure stupidity. Pure, just absolute fucking trailer trash garbage. Yeah. Yeah, the hotel is just an absolute breeding ground for fucking pure, unadulterated brain rot nonsense. How would I rate my hotel's continental breakfast? If you asked me this a month ago, I would have said 0 out of 10. But ever since the maintenance guy's girl got back and started doing the breakfast again, it's improved tenfold. I'd bring it up to 2 stars. She can't single-handedly save the fact that we keep buying shitty garbage from fucking Cisco. We really need to change to US Foods or some shit, because holy shit, Cisco's quality is just non-existent and the prices just keep going up on this goddamn shitty garbage. Am I sure it's unadulterated? I mean, oh god! You're not wrong about that.
Number 02 is going high. All clear, buddy.
I remember the time that there were pilots staying with us and we went to clean the room and it was an absolute fucking nightmare. And there was a wallet sitting on the TV stand. And it was the guy, the ID was a guy that was not listed as the guy that was staying in the room. So they fucking called the airline to be like, hey, this room is a mess and this dude's driver's license is here and this is not the guy that you sent to us. Turns out that dude was the fucking pilot's gay husband who just decided to tag along even though that the airline was definitely not paying for him to stay with us. So we were just like, oh, yeah, that figures. That figures. Brett, you fat cunt. You're only a plus 20 ally now. I thought what we had was special, Brett. Move, you slow bitch. Does my hotel sell alcohol? No, it doesn't, but you'd think it did. How many channels? Not nearly enough. Not nearly enough. The TV package at the hotel is fucking garbage. But I'm sure that costs like $500 a month, so, you know. You wanna know something else? The stupid goddamn fucking... Did I mention the fire alarm going off for literally no reason? Yeah, the fire alarm went off for literally no reason 2 times, and they sent the fucking stupid ass fire truck to us. So we had to waste, like, not only them, but the police came. I don't know if an ambulance came or not. If they did, they didn't come in. But there was police. There were 2 fucking fire trucks that came to this fucking hotel. And I'm just standing there like there's literally nothing going on. Literally nothing. So, yeah. So we called the fucking alarm people and tell them to come out and fix the stupid fucking alarm system. And it cost us $900 for those stupid motherfuckers to come out. And guess what? They didn't fix it. The fire alarm went off again. And the fucking fire truck and police came again. So we spent $900 for the stupid fire alarm people to do absolutely fucking nothing. Awful. Just awful. Awful. I hate everything, dude. Some idiots hotboxing in hotel rooms. Stupid. Do the rooms have roaches and bed bugs in them? No, unless someone brings them in with them, and then we transfer them to another room, and then they report bugs in that room too. That pisses me off. Because we got a bad review for the fucking bed bugs, even though it's not our fault that these stupid motherfuckers brought them in with them. Fucking cunt bags. because all talk, no talent is a, talentless bitch. And Tony Stewart is absolutely hell-bent on tanking his team. I'm convinced. I am convinced that he is trying to create the worst team ever created. 48 viewers. Y'all just missed the fucking, the hotel stories. We've been talking, that's all I've talked about since the start of this race.
The 19 car is still there. You're clear. Got one outside.
Ashton Lewis somehow managed to not murder me, so that's nice. Oh yeah, he's gonna make the fucking chase. Yeah, wow. That is very, very smart. What a great take that is. After he got fucking annihilated by Eric Jones all season. And then fucking 3 Xfinity Series start having ass Carson Hocevar gets in the car and is actually running, in a respectable position. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry about that whole facts and logic thing. Sorry you have to keep bringing up when the Xfinity Series was an absolutely devoid series. A series devoid of talent. To pretend like Gregson's gonna do anything with his pathetic goddamn life. Maybe he'll go sexually harass more people this season.
We're on lap 50. The 9 car is outside. Number 9 is right behind you.
Number 9 is right behind you.
Clear.
Does the hotel decorate for Christmas? Yes. Literally the day after Thanksgiving, too. Alright, well, you're literally stupid because the minute that Allgaier got a real crew chief last year, all of a sudden, he's contending for wins for the first time in his goddamn life. He's leading laps almost every race. He's winning at tracks that he never even comes close to winning at. All it took was literally putting someone actually capable on the pit box, and all of a sudden, Allgaier looks as good as he's ever has. It's almost as if Jason Burdett's fucking absolutely incapable. Dumb bitch. Mayor still one more. Oh wow, what an accomplishment. So, Sam Mayer won a race after wrecking Ty Gibbs. Okay, there's one. The Road America, literally no one was trying to win that fucking race. Sage Karam was in the lead at one point in that fucking final restart, so yeah. What other race did he even win? Oh yeah, the Roval, where Allgaier was in the lead and then got taken out by an actual inbred retard named Jeb Burton. Wow. All Road America and the Roval should have been won by Allgaier, and only through extremely fucking stupid circumstances did he not win those races. But that's supposed to make me impressed by Mayer. Okay. Yeah, and then he wrecked Ty Gibbs at Watkins Glen. So yeah, the only race that was even halfway as impressive was fucking Homestead, and even then he barely held off Riley fucking Hurts. Wow. And that race is another race that should have been won by Cole Custer. And Allgaier was having a career race at Homestead in that one too. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, wow. Mayer is incredibly impressive how he's able to, you know, run fourth. And then everyone in front of him decides to fuck their own ass. Wow, impressive. Truly. My throat still hurts, by the way.
Alright, now get hungry. We need to eat up this 10-second gap to the leader.
Oh yeah, Chargers Thursday night. Yeah, I wasn't planning on talking about that in this stream. Let's just be glad that they might have an actual, like, capable coaching staff at some point. Thoughts on the Lions? I have none. I have none. No thoughts. They could barely beat the fucking Chargers. What does that say?
Wow! That's cool!
Okay, my throat is fucking killing me right
Loving
now.
your F1 Manager series. Wish NASCAR had a game like that.
Oh. Thanks for the $3, Adam Peel. That couldn't have come at a better time. I appreciate that you like the fucking F1 Manager series because I have gone hard on editing in that, and I'm actually almost caught up. Thank you for the 3 for that. Turn the car, please, and thank you.
Take it easy on those tires.
Really wish Ryan Truex was full-time. Oh, no. No, we can't have that. No, we need Joe fucking Graff to run that car. Yes. Someone who will never, ever, ever amount to fucking anything. Yes. He needs to exist in that car. Have I ever mentioned I hate this track? Fuck this goddamn game. Yeah, and isn't that funny? Taylor Gray is announced to run races in the Xfinity 19. But the best that Tanner could do is ARCA starts. Wow. Wow. I mean, doesn't that just say everything? Ah, yes, Creed will win the title next year after he had been driven around in circles by Austin Hill for 2 seasons. Yes, definitely. Does this guy have any good takes?
Right rear's getting more. Keep an eye out.
I'm getting trolled, right? This is an op. The globalists are on this. Thoughts on video game awards? Ah, yes. Yes, this thing that people definitely care about. I don't care about the game awards. It's all fake anyway. Oh, Lions are playing Broncos. Okay, if that's what's happening right now, then I'm going for the Lions. Actually, I care a lot about the Lions. Storied franchise with a great history. Oh, you were an Earnhardt fan. Ah, yes. You moved from one man with a dubious sexual history to another one. I see. I see. Very good. Very good. Creed will not do shit at JGR. I mean, they'll probably give him the best possible crew chief that they have, who's gonna drag his ass into the top 10 on a weekly basis. But yeah, no. Yeah, and of course, Chandler gets the fucking 81. They're just gonna pull a random number out of their ass that JGR's never even used. That wasn't even JGR when Jeffrey Earnhardt was driving it. Technically it was, but like, by name it wasn't. Yeah, Tanner Gray is awful. Taylor Gray disappointed me last year. I thought he'd actually do good considering the Truck Series is, you know, the inversion happened. The Truck Series has become the Xfinity Series of years past, where there's absolutely no one of value in there. Okay, Gregson can drive. No, first of all, no. And has a little personality with a little excitement, yes. Being an actual sexual offender. Personality. That's a personality that I want in NASCAR. Very good. Very good stuff. The 81 was never a part of Gibbs. Obscure one-offs? Well, okay, I take it back. There was that one time that, like, Eric Jones drove the 81 in an Xfinity race for some fucking reason and, like, wrecked lap 20. Yeah, I remember that. You don't know any of his backstory, and yet you say he worked out all his problems. So you're admitting you don't know what his problems are, but you say that he worked them out. Yes, brilliant, absolutely. Okay, so one time Gibbs ran the 81. One time. Anyway, it's gonna be a fun race win when it does come anyway. Anyway, this race sucks, and I hate Dale Jr.
Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later.
Will Allgaier ever win a championship? It's fucking possible now that he has a crew chief with a fucking brainstem. But then again, that would require, you know, NASCAR having a system that isn't stupid. I bet you there's a good chance that he scores the most points next year. Unless, like, Austin Hill, like, really comes into his own. By the way, I keep forgetting Jesse Love's going to the 2-car. Maybe it'll actually win now. That should be a fun to watch. Daniel Dye having a ride over Roger Caruth is disgusting. True. Fact check, true.
Number 32 has got a run on you. Okay, we're clear.
Imagine Jesse Love screwing over Austin Hill in 2024. Well, I think the funniest shit ever would be Austin Hill like running at the same spot that he's been running, and then Jesse Love winning 10 races. And Austin Hill finishing second every time. I can't hate Austin Hill. I can't. He's just an oaf. He's probably the funniest person in the Xfinity Series. Except Josh Williams might take that spot this year. Because now he's actually going to get to be relevant, maybe. God, my throat
Check your
hurts.
fuel gauge. Not much gas left.
Is Greg Van Alst running any ARCA races next year? I have to imagine he'd do the plate races. And like some short track stuff, but like in general, probably not. I heard he's getting a he's getting something. But like that's all I know. Even being a former sponsor of the man, I know less than like most people in the industry.
Be careful. You're using up those tires.
He does have a fucked up pass, I learn. Wow. Wow. I do appreciate how Gregson gets a pass with basically everyone, and yet I'm called a pedophile for continuing to support Corbin Forrester, who did nothing wrong. And absolutely no proof has been provided in any of the singular alleged thing that happened to Corbin Forrester. But his career gets to come to an end despite Gregson actually demonstrably proven having to have done horrible shit in the past. Yet his career gets to continue. If in fact he gets a promotion.
Still there.
It's very cool. It's very cool how that works.
Okay, we're clear.
And he got another promotion in the off season.
Number 23. It's up high. Clear on both sides. Easy now.
This game sucks.
Some of that grip later.
Turn the car.
The 23 car up high.
You're just saying people can be too judgmental. It is applicable
We're down a spot.
in that situation. I think being judgmental about someone who is actually on camera proven to be a sexual assaulter, I feel like that's a justified thing to be mad about. How he keeps getting fucking promotions off that.
23 car is coming right. Clear all around.
Kenny needs to push me to the win like he did with Dale. True. True. Unfortunately, the leader is 20 seconds down the road and we're wrecking again. Because these guys just stop in the middle of the fucking corner. There goes another position. Fucking stupid goddamn piece of shit game. Oh yeah, and that's not the only thing Gregson did. You're right, What If. Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you for bringing that up, What If. That's not the only reason Gregson's a piece of fucking shit. No, I will not give him a chance. I will not give the benefit of the doubt to the piece of shit.
The 32 car is outside.
I appreciate how these guys just sit in the middle of the road.
Okay, we're clear.
Like they're intentionally trying to place their car in the most inconvenient place possible for the player.
Number 32, it's up high. The 32 car is still there. Keep digging. Worn tires won't help us. Be careful. Clear on both sides.
Baffles you how Schrader only has 4 wins. Well, he went to Hendrick right before it got good.
Going inside.
And then he spent the rest of his career in like garbage.
Number 32 is right behind you. Okay.
So like I feel like it makes pretty good sense that he only has 4 wins.
Car down low. Still beside you.
Oh my god, Craven. What the fuck, dude? Alright, well I was gonna go another lap before pitting. I was gonna say I was gonna go another lap before pitting, but it looks like we're pitting now as it turns out. Under caution. Craven, you fat whore. Stupid goddamn bullshit.
Several of the crews now on the wall as the cars begin to make what should be scheduled.
Good opportunity to take another drink, I guess.
A good chance for teams to make changes. We'll see who can win the race within the race.
Is Randy Orton going to beat Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble? Is that what they're going with? Because if so, no. No, there's no chance. Like, put all your money on Reigns winning that. Put the house on it, dude. Okay, I get that. But he is genuinely a piece of shit. Genuinely. Like, subhuman fucking garbage.
Got some cars who didn't pit up
He is a
front.
terrible
Want the
person.
traffic to stack up behind him.
And he's also bad at driving. He is only in the sport thanks to money. His dad killed someone drunk driving. He has demonstrated a history of being an actual, like, frat boy bitch.
The 6 car is still there.
And possibly an imminent danger to others around him. Do you remember when he wrecked Brandon Brown for no fucking reason? Or Sage Karam or whoever it was? At Road America that year and just destroyed millions of dollars of shit for no reason. And he didn't even get fucking suspended for that.
Number 2 is still there.
He is demonstrated to be an absolute shit pile of a human being. No redeeming qualities whatsoever.
Car outside. 3 wide. 3 wide. Hold that line.
It's like saying, yeah, I know O.J. Simpson did some bad things in his past, but he was a really good player, guys. He was real good at his job. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
3 wide. Hold that line. Number 9 is looking right. Hold it steady. 3 wide.
Okay, Jarrett. I hate Dale Jarrett. I hate anyone named Dale. Okay, I'm convinced. It's just the name Dale. It's just the name, dude. An actual dreg on society, man. I cannot stand these motherfuckers.
Hold it steady. 3 wide. 3 wide. Hold that line.
Do I hate Dale Reynolds? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I guess I have to now.
Number 17
Oof.
is still there.
Sorry.
Still
No, don't tell on me. Shit.
The 17 car is still there.
Oh god. Oh god. I drove way too far into the corner, but it's all good.
Clear all around. The 15 car is outside.
Oh, is Waltrip for position?
Still there.
No, he's not.
Hold your line.
That would have been way too good to be true.
Number 15 is looking high. Okay, we're clear.
That would have been way too good to be true. No one needs to be timed out. I don't appreciate the timeout idea.
Clear on both sides.
I dislike moderation in that sense, like, you know, I would rather someone, if someone is saying something stupid, I'd rather them say it so that everyone knows. You know? The only reason that I want anyone to get, like, blocked and banned on the comments is because if it's just a porn bot. If it's just a porn bot spamming a link over and over. That's the only people that should ever get banned in this chat. If you're being a dumb bitch, could please continue being a dumb bitch. Allow us to laugh at you and your dumb bitchness. Don't time people out for just acting like a dumb bitch.
The 20 car is still there.
Unless it's funny. Unless it contributes to the joke, of course.
Still there.
If it contributes to the joke, then yes, absolutely. Time someone out for a minute or two.
You're clear.
Only if it's funny, though. And I am the final arbiter. I am the final arbiter of what's funny and what is not funny. So, just putting that out there.
Clear all around.
If I don't like what moderation, then what's the point of giving Mondo rights to people? Because it's funny! I enjoy mod trivia and random people having that power.
Okay, we're clear.
I like the idea of some rando who just stumbled into the stream winning a game of trivia and becoming a mod. I think that's funny! You know what else I think? This car's a slow piece of shit and I can't get anything out of it.
Clear.
What are my views on Dale Sr.? I've never liked Dale Sr. I've had many a video on that.
The 15 car.
Many a video.
Still beside you. Careful. Number 20 is passing high.
Yes,
Number
chaos
15
is my
still
favorite
there.
thing.
We're off the pace. Everything okay? Clear all around.
That's a big reason why I'm for the satanic altar in that one building. Fuck it. Fuck it. It pisses off all the right people. Like, it's impressive how, like, perfectly that satanic altar went. Like, it got the exact right people mad, the exact right amount. Like, that was funny. That was funny.
The 20 car is outside. Up another spot.
And then it got fucking vandalized. And then that one dude vandalized it and said that, and he tried to, like, say that that was his righteous authority to do so. I thought conservatives were the ones that were sick of people destroying statues. Like, fuck.
Number 20 up high. Still there.
Funny shit. You want to hear another joke, Murray? Yeah.
Beside you.
Yeah.
We're falling back. Focus on your march, buddy. Clear.
Yeah, I remember falling asleep to watching a Pocono race once.
Coming up quick.
And I was young, dude. I wasn't even, like, that was back when I actually, like, slept on a normal sleep schedule. That's just how boring it was. I was young and full of energy, and I still fell asleep to that fucking garbage.
All clear, buddy.
God, my throat hurts. I don't think I've made a specific video about it. The only specific video I know I made about a Dale was Dale Jr. I hate Dale Jr. and here's why.
Still there.
But Dale, the older one, I mean, the main problem that was with him is that he could dish it out but couldn't take it. That was the biggest problem with him. And then in the 1990 season, he brought out Mark Martin's alcoholism for some fucking inexplicable reason. Tried to get him drunk in like a media event. Like, really, dude? Are there no lows that you will sip to?
The interval to the leader's about 3 seconds.
Been watching since you started this channel. Top that. I disagree. You've really been watching ever since the start? What's the name of my first Minecraft series? Huh? If you've really been watching since the start. I don't think anyone knows. I think the only person that would know besides me would maybe be someone I went to high school with. And even then, they probably didn't care. They cared more about hard time back then. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about when I said that. There are more examples of Earnhardt not being able to take it, but the first one that came to my mind was Mayfield here at Pocono.
Got one high.
Ooh.
Okay, we're clear.
See, the reason I appreciate Tony Stewart and Robbie Gordon. Oh my goodness, Robbie Gordon. That's why I appreciate them, is that they made absolutely no,
2 seconds.
like, they were not fake. They were douchebags and they knew it and they wore it on their sleeve. Like, that's why I like Stewart and Robbie Gordon so much. Like, he may be a douchebag, but at least you're honest about it. Anyway, finally, for the first time this entire race, I'm ahead of the 8 car. Holy shit, at last. Yeah, Grip Dog's been gone for a while. That's a shame. Kurt Busch deserved what? To get punched by Jimmy Spencer? Because, yeah. Kurt Busch definitely deserved to get punched by Jimmy Spencer back then. More people should have punched him, honestly. Kurt was a bitch back then, dude. Fuck. See, that's the exact kind of douchebag that I can't appreciate. The one that goes in front of the cameras and puts a pretty boy face on, and then acts like a complete cunt once the cameras are off. Yeah.
The leaders are about 1.5 seconds ahead.
Well deserved. But it's okay for Kurt because he had the best redemption arc in, like, sports history. Oh, he deserved to get flipped off by Dale Sr. Oh, well, I guess he deserved that too. That was one of his final acts, wasn't it? I remember when I hated Kurt Busch for taking the 78 from Regan Smith. That was a time to be alive.
Number 24.
Man.
All over your back bumper. Okay, we're clear. Car high.
Oh. What a save. What a fucking save.
Right front's wearing now. Keep an eye on it. All right. Still there.
Okay, so we're battling for the third position. Kenny Wallace is just casually between us and Dale Jarrett.
All clear, buddy.
He got a huge, someone had a huge lead, I remember seeing on the mini-map, but that's gone.
You're clear. 1.5 seconds off the leader, buddy.
Yeah, and I wish Jeff Bodine did not win that race. I want to go to that alternative
On your
universe.
line. He's still there. You're in second. The 23 car is the leader.
The 23 car is the leader. No. Y'all heard that, right? I guarantee you that's the first time that that voice clip has ever been said in the history of this game. Yeah, crew chief found a crack pipe, I guess. Ian Smith said NASCAR is more pure than F1. Did you know Fox pays him for his analysis? Did you know that? Someone is actually paying that man to say shit like that.
Way on gas.
Car's still pretty fast for halfway on the fuel run. We're actually closing in on the leader yet,
About a second on you.
so that's surprising. Who all has died so far in this race? I don't know. I don't know if anyone's died. If anyone's died, they got teleported to the pit lane and we never seen it. Oh, look at it just roll through the corner. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Oh god. Okay, my throat is really bad now. I might have to stop talking for a second and just
You haven't got much longer on that left
let the
tire.
mucus sort of sit out here. Oh. Crane my head back so it drains. Oh.
Right rear's getting worn. Take it easy out there.
I was hoping because I slept for so long this would be gone by the time I woke up, but no. No, it's not. My mom said this is how her sickness started off, and she got real sick, so I'm not excited.
You got the leader. Stay on his back.
Hot tea and honey works wonders on a throat. I don't have either of those. I don't drink tea. I'm a fucking American. I did just clean my coffee maker today. Maybe I can make some of that. As a fan of yours, you always keep it real. You definitely don't like it when you were a junior fanboy. We got into a comment section a couple of times. See, and that's just the thing. You gotta remember, I'm an asshole. You shouldn't take too much of what I say personally. I'm just an asshole. I'm just very opinionated. And I don't think that you're a bitch because you like Gregson. I think Gregson's a bitch. That's all. I'm just pointing out why I hate Gregson. That doesn't mean that I hate you or I hate anyone. I just hate Gregson. Your mom is more American than me and drinks tea every morning. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, JC, but your mom's a Brit. Your mom's a filthy Brit.
1.5 seconds off the leader, buddy.
KG should visit you and cosplay as Tails. I would. 100% would. Mix that tea with whiskey and you got a deal. Hell yeah. Did you see people were mad at me on Twitter for the church server?
Number 24 is coming up.
The church exists for Tails emotes. But they were mad that there was a porn posted there, and I'm like, okay. If your biggest qualm with me is that I appreciate, like, the art of Rule 34, and I appreciate the amount of effort that goes into it, well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if that's my biggest sin, then damn. You should see some of the people on this fucking website.
You're clear. Got one outside. Still there. We got shuffled back to third. Keep digging. Okay, we're clear. The 29 car is looking to pass.
Okay, thank you all so much for watching this video. Subscribe! Subscribe!
Stay smooth and you can catch him, he says, as I've lost a second every lap for the past 5 laps.
Tires won't help us. Be careful.
Oh, someone just subscribed. I saw that. Never knew why I despised Chase Elliott. I didn't hate him when he was racing in Xfinity. Then Chris Buescher kicked his ass in 2015. That was pretty funny.
You just lost third. Clear.
And then he just was universally worshipped for no reason once he got to the Cup Series. And then he was incapable of winning. And it's like, oh, okay, well, we're just worshipping this dude who sucks.
All clear, buddy.
And then something happened at Hendrick and suddenly Jimmy Johnson sucks. And Elliott's the only good driver on the team. And I'm like, wait, what? And then Larson went to the team and annihilated him every goddamn year. Like, I can't fucking stand Kyle Larson, but he's better than Elliott. If anything proved it more definitively than 2021, it was 2023.
Take it easy on those tires.
Oh yeah, and people only hate him because, or people only hate Hamlin because he wrecked Elliott in 2017, and it's like, oh, okay. I love Denny Hamlin, by the way. He is the funniest. He's like Austin Hill, but in the Cup Series. Oh, this is bad times right here.
Number 8 is
Yeah.
coming up quick.
Yeah, now the car's driving like shit. See, this is what I was surprised by when we were driving down the leader a while back. How we were so good halfway on fuel, well now we're just hanging on for dear life. Halfway there.
Halfway there, buddy. You're sitting just fine. Plenty of time to get up there.
Yeah, plenty of time to get up there, my ass. Turn the car! This is awful. I hate this track. Thoughts on Kanye West? Absolutely phenomenal producer. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, the car just refuses to turn at this point. I'd like to pit now, but like...
Only 8 seconds back to the leader. Stay hungry.
Yeah, and now we're just drifting into turn 1. We're still drifting.
Number 20 is looking to pass.
To this day, we continue drifting. You heard Eric might drive the Clash for Denny. Wow. Wouldn't that be something, actually? If Hamlin decided to start the Clash and Almirola got in the car halfway and won? Wouldn't that be the absolute shit? The absolute shit. The shit to end all shit, like, honestly. Like, we're talking like 100 outhouses level of shit.
We get back to the top 5.
God, I gotta go to the bathroom. Thoughts on Alex Jones being on Twitter? Yes, I'm so happy. Return of the King. Great moment. Great moment. Turn the car. Fine, don't turn the car.
The 18 cars all over you by
Okay.
bumper.
I've got to do something.
Number 18 is inside.
Because we're getting killed.
Okay, we're clear.
Alex Jones is my real father. Hey, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised by that. Okay. I'm pitting early. This may be a mistake, but, like, my throat hurts, and I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back.
We're not quite sure if this is a scheduled or an unscheduled stop, as he makes his way painfully slow down the pit lane. Pit road speed on his way to the pit stall. As the driver hits his mark, the crew will go around. They'll go to the right side first, change right side tires. 1 can of racing fuel going in.
That would be a great time for a back pit stop.
This will be a
Just saying.
4 tires and 2 cans of 76 racing fuel.
I didn't even finish peeing. And I didn't get a drink either. Alright, looks like we're still playing the game.
You're clear.
Oh god, I'm about to go a lap down. Help. Don't wreck now. For the love of fucking God, don't wreck now. Okay. Back out in front of Jarrett. Nice. Okay. Okay. We're in business. Woo! Turn the car, please. See, yeah, there we go. Now we're throwing it in the corners and it's actually turning. You know what? This might actually be a good move because we are driving off from Jarrett. However, this means that I'm going to be even worse on the long run than usual, so... Gotta be careful.
All clear, buddy.
If I didn't finish peeing, then where did it go? Well, you know how when you pee, it kind of just stops, and then it starts again, and then it stops, and then it starts again. After, you know, you just kind of repeat that about 5 times. I don't know if it works the same way for girls though, so this might be a guy problem. Oh my goodness, a blown engine. Who's out? It's fucking Barney Hall. Barney Hall is out. Yeah, this would actually be a great time for a caution. Now that I'm ahead, in any case. He can go back to the booth now. Yeah, the in-race reporter. Barney Hall at 70 years old running this race. I think Morgan Shepherd deserves one more career start. Can we get Marcus Lemonis in Camping World to support Morgan Shepherd's final race? The final ride. Pretty impressive considering he's dead. It is impressive, actually. Anyway, we're barely halfway through this race, and like, we've already been going for 2 hours. Why is this race so long? Nothing happens in it, and it's boring. Actually, in all honesty, this race will probably end on like lap, you know, at like 9 p.m. So. Hi, Brett Bodine. The Haas should have been mandated after Neil Bonnet's death. Was it even finished at that point? Weren't they still testing it?
Number 11 is inside. Hold your line. He's still there.
'Cause I feel like it wasn't perfected all the way back in 1992.
You're clear. The 11 car is looking low.
Yes, both of those things, Racing Collie. Both of those things happened. And now I'm out of stuff to talk about. Thoughts on iCarly? I love that show. That was a good fucking show. I didn't really care for Nick's sitcoms aside from Drake and Josh. And even then, I was still really, really young when it came out, so I only like watched it occasionally. I didn't seek it out. Only watched it like if there was nothing else on. Like if Ed, Edd n Eddy was not on, you know. iCarly though, I watched like pretty much the entire show and I'm like, damn, this shit good. And it's kind of interesting how the plot of the show is basically exactly what I aspired to do. Just have an internet show of nonsense. Some good shit.
Some of the leaders are coming in together.
Some of the leaders coming in together. Alright, whatever you say. There was an iCarly reunion, right? There was one, like one episode reunion, right? I'm pretty sure that shit ended though like 10 years ago. Yeah, they tried to do the Gibby show. That, wow. Wow, that went about as bad as it could have.
Number 9 is still there. Clear on both sides.
Yeah. Now that would be the funniest shit ever, is if that guy got hot as an adult.
Car inside. Hey, that's where the nose spot.
I feel like that's a nice redemption arc. You know, the same thing that happened to Josh Peck. Started off as a punching bag fat kid and then grew up to be absolutely fucking just disgustingly gorgeous.
41 car is still there. Number 41 has got a run on you. Clear
There's an entire continuation of iCarly going on right now. What? What? Since when? F1 mandated it in 2004? Wow.
Okay, time to go. The leader is about 6 seconds ahead.
Have they pit? I'm 5 seconds back, despite them pitting. This sucks. God, this is awful. There's a new Zoe 101 too. Good lord, dude. They're just bringing them all back. I never watched that show. Anyway. There haven't been any recent deaths in F1 or IndyCar. Someone dies at Spa every year. And don't even get me started on Justin Wilson. Or Wickens, for that matter.
Save your tires.
Thoughts on Ned's Declassified. Now, that was a good show. But I was really young when I watched that, so I remember nothing about it. All I know is that the high school mascot on that show was Bulldogs, because our high school mascot was also Bulldogs.
Okay, buddy. We're about 5 seconds behind.
The Hans device is no longer mandatory in NASCAR, but you have to wear the Hutchins device. I mean, sure. Remember Fred the show? Yeah, I do. Unfortunately. Indeed I do. Drake and Josh was supposed to get nude again. Well, yeah, but that kind of didn't go desperately to plan. To plan! Which is a shame, because that was the best show. Like, watching them back today, iCarly was fine, but, like, Drake and Josh was the best. Yeah, Drake Bell being himself. What a shame. And way to tarnish the legacy of a great show.
Quiet side.
He's one of your friends out there.
Hold your line. He's still there. Careful.
F2 and F3 were from Survival Cell failure.
Come on, buddy.
Well, why are they calling it a survival shell if it doesn't work? It seems pretty bad for survival. Honestly.
Clear on both sides.
He was in a coma? Damn. Yeah, Drake was the best character. I mean, it's hard to say who the best character was because they played off each other so well. Like, the dynamic was fantastic. I need to watch Xavier Renegade Angel again. Is that even like available on any streaming service? Probably not.
Your right front tire's
You
wearing
know it's
down.
not going to come on Adult Swim because all that is 3 hours of Family Guy. I was like 10, 11 when that show was out. And I remember watching it and I just thought it was like a fever dream. Like, what is this? What am I watching? It was like a beginner level computer animation where the guy whose like body was twisted in half or something, and it's like, dude, I couldn't even follow the plot. I'm just watching this shit like, what is this? It's like someone on Newgrounds got like a TV show. It's like, bruh. Yeah. Family Guy left Adult Swim in 2021. Really? I didn't know that. Damn. Well, shit. I haven't had cable since 2019, so I guess there's no way for me to know this, but damn. It's on Max stuff. Great. Anyone have a Max login that I could steal for a minute? Adult Swim is basically the Rick and Morty channel now. Well, yeah. I think I've watched 2 episodes total of that show. I am closing in, technically, according to the game. You know, a win might not be entirely out of the conversation for this one. I'm just going to do everything I can to beat Dale Jr., that's about it. But of course, he is behind me and no one else. A new Aqua Teen Hunger Force coming out. I mean, when isn't there? That show was great, though. Like, let's be honest. Fantastic. Every iteration. Who cares? All of it was good. How many times did Bill Elliott blow up in this career mode? I haven't been keeping track, but we have to be in the 20s at this point. WWE Speed. What, you mean like... You mean the drug? Teen Nick only shows Henry Danger? Why? That's not even like a good... Like that's a real... Like that's like a... That's not like iCarly or like one of those shows that like teens can enjoy. I feel like that's a fucking little kid show. Oh god,
This
Braden
game
Taylor's
is
been a
a
member
master
for
of
9 months.
pissing me off
That
so
is long
fucking
enough to
much.
produce a
I
child.
only needed 3 points
Conceive
there.
one and then
5.
shit it out.
5. You're gonna give me 5. 5. 5. Fucking 5. You're gonna give me 5.
Oh no, SpongeBob is never going to end. Thank you for being a member, by the way. SpongeBob is never going to end. Like, the fucking Simpsons still hasn't ended. Like, that's... Yeah. 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 Damn it, dude. Steven Hillenberg deserved better. True.
Number 8 is right behind you. The 8 car is out.
No. Rat bastard. Yeah, I'm not closing in. That was a very good taking of this turn, though. Must be said. Oh, what was that? Okay. Anyway, I don't know what to say now. We've still got a lot of laps to go and a whole little to talk about.
Let's get a new left rear tire. Okay, time to go. The leader is about 6 seconds ahead.
SpongeBob is the new Looney Tunes that will never die and just get bastardized from time to time. You're not wrong. But like the original like OG show, okay, looks like we're wrecking. The original OG show,
29 is coming left.
that's like on season, what, 27? That's still not over yet. Harvick, can you fuck off? Like, kindly? Like, suck a dick and die? No? You're not gonna do that?
All clear, buddy.
So there goes any advantage that I gained on pit road on that cycle. Please turn car.
The 24 car is inside. Drop back to 4. Clear on both sides.
Tomorrow will be the Simpsons' 34th anniversary. Are you insane?
Jump out. Go easy on those Eagles, driver. 3 wide.
And you know something else? There was a week where like 5 different people made a video saying, "Is the Simpsons good again?" And I'm like convinced that's a fucking psyop. I'm convinced that's a psyop. Because they all dropped at the same time from a bunch of like, oh boy, oh dear, that's not my fault. From a bunch of YouTubers that like take a long time to make videos. That like usually take like 3 weeks between uploads. Some even longer than that. And then just all of a sudden they all drop at the same time. The Simpsons is good again. It's like,
Okay, you've got some
no.
ground to do. The leader has about 10 seconds on us.
Maybe, but now that you're saying it, I'm a lot more convinced that it's not. How is Mrs. Puff still alive on SpongeBob? Well, the most obvious explanation is that it's a cartoon and no one actually dies in it. You know, that's the easiest explanation. The next explanation is that whenever Mrs. Puff inflates, she's like goes into a recovery period where she's just, you know, regenerating like life force. Yeah. How am I? My throat hurts and I'm tired, but I'm always tired. But yeah, my throat hurts. So talking for the last 2 hours has been definitely not the best idea that I've had. Oh, Gordon's getting held up by lap cars. David Green's driving me off the fucking track. Move.
Clear on both sides. The 4 car is looking right.
The 4 car is looking right.
Number 4
I'm
is
in the
inside.
fucking wall because the car doesn't turn!
Clear all around. We're about 10 seconds off the leader. Hit your marks. Be smooth.
I already talked about that. I'm not going down that rabbit hole again. No. No, Alessandro Sebastian. We're not doing that again. '93 to '96 was peak Simpsons. I don't know. Ow, my chest. I only ever watched it when my dad put it on, so I don't really know much about it. I actually don't know much about The Simpsons. actually. South Park just needs to make more episodes every season. Yeah, it's been a while since that's been good too, for that matter. They tried the Tegrity Farms thing, and I'm just sitting here like, what? Wait, what? Oh god, well, that's not good. That's very bad, actually. Okay, you know what? Something tells me the caution's coming out. Okay. See, this track is garbage. I hate this goddamn game. The procrastination SpongeBob episode gave you nightmares, really? See, I saved it, but then it kept wrecking, and I'm just like, okay, we're gonna lose 10 seconds if I don't let this go, so. Yay, Lions are winning. What's the #1 worst candy in the world? York peppermint patties are up there. Last season was good. Okay, well, I still don't have TV, so I can't watch it. Oh. See, that's interesting, because everyone says that the Simpsons movie was great. But that shit came out in 2007, and then they say, oh, Simpsons hasn't been good since, like, 1989. It's like, bruh.
The cars at the head of the pack didn't pit.
Oh, someone didn't pit. Hello? Thoughts on Gibbs, Carden, and JHN? Well, I love Ty Gibbs. He's my adopted son. And I wish him nothing but success. Oh, God. Oh, not again. Carson Hocevar, I think, is a jackass. He's never going to learn. But he's probably going to win races when he gets, you know, to a team that is not Spire. Like, he is, like, one of the rawest talents to ever come into NASCAR. He's just a total moron. He just needs to learn to not be a jackass. That's really all he needs. And then he'll be winning races. John Hunter Nemechek, he's just good. He's just the standard good Toyota development driver that's, you know, probably going to win like a maximum 10 cup races in his career. You know. That's my ragtag ass fucking opinion. Now, SVG and Xfinity, I mean, I don't want to watch any NASCAR next year, but I mean, SVG and Xfinity full time is going to be worth coming to the races for. That's going to be fun to see how well he adapts to oval racing in that series, especially. I hope he wins the championship. Anyway.
Number 25, it's up high.
Oh god. Turning the car. Making passes. Not dying. Shut up, Rod. Barely fucking touched your ass. Do I think Simpsons will ever get canceled? I mean, at this point, I can't see it. I can't see it. It's just such a... It's a mainstay in American culture that no matter how bad the Simpsons will get, they will continue producing episodes. At least Jerry Nader likes me.
Hold it steady, 3 wide. The 97 car is coming high.
Season 69. Waiting for season 100 to drop. All of the original voice cast will be dead. Everyone that ever watched the original episode of The Simpsons when it aired will be dead. And they'll still be producing fucking episodes. Have I ever thought about doing Crash Bandicoot as a playthrough? I considered it a little bit. I was gonna do it on the remake. Yes, I love Ty Gibbs. I hated Ty Gibbs when he was little. Which, I mean, is still the case, but I'm like talking like 2020. Hated Ty Gibbs in 2020. Now I love him. He is my son. Have I attended a Chargers? I have never been to an NFL game. I live in North Dakota. Caution's out. Host of our being an absolute clown in the truck series was just him blending in. True, actually, come to think of it. Oh, Bobby Labonte. Oh, God. Oh. Man, that could have been a lot worse of a wreck. Yeah, Labonte's just... Oh, boy. Oh. I don't know what he's doing back there. Well, then. Anyway, pit stops. I could see a North Dakota State game. Yeah, it's not like that's on the other side of the state 5 hours away. I'm gonna go to the bathroom again, just to finish from last time. Oh, that's some good water. Oh, I needed that. Looks like we were the only car to pit that time. I don't care. Shut up, crew chief. More likely that I get Popeyes than seeing an ND State game. True. I have been at NDSU before. I went there once. Never again. That was all the way back in, like, what, 2017? Back before, like, you know, like, university bullshit went mainstream. I didn't see a lot of woke stuff there, but, like, I saw enough to know that it was a problem. I saw enough to know that, oh dear, we're breaking. Ooh, we're breaking. Damn, dude, that was intense. Anyway. What is the North Dakota State bird? Probably the red, the white-collared pheasant? It's a pheasant of some sort. I know that much. What's the fuel life like? We can go about 36 laps on fuel. So, everyone's gotta stop one more time. Ooh, I'm just pitting every time just to get better on tires than everyone else, basically. That's pretty much the strategy at every track in this game. Marcus! Do you mind? Okay. This is such an unrealistic representation of Mark Martin, dude, like, honestly. The real Mark Martin would never do that. Ever. Oh. Alex Wood developments today. I do not need that. I do not need that in my life right now, dude. I have enough stress. Real life Mark Martin would be in second. Not wrong. Not wrong. Oh! I hate how early they get out of the gas there, and it's like, yeah. Oh my god, the chat is going so fast right now. I can't keep up with it and not die at the same time. Fucking slow down! I'm just trying my best to not die right now and read the chat at the same time, and I'm doing a terrible job. Like, I'm looking at the words, but they don't register in my brain. Oh my god, Anthony. That's not my fault.
One car is outside. Clear.
Mark's number would have been more fitting if it was the number 2. Which is interesting considering that's the number he started his career with. Oh my god, dude. Turn!
Three wide.
Uh,
You're dropping back. What's wrong? Okay, we're clear.
oh!
Hold that line.
Rusty! Just absolutely mowed through a man there. Did you see that? I thought I was going to see an actual wreck for a second.
Car is still there.
Holy shit.
Number 2 is still there.
Okay. Maybe I can actually, like, read the chat now, because we're kind of single file-ish. Okay, what's up, chat? What do I think Homer Simpson's reaction was when he first tried black licorice? What? That's what we're talking about? I mean, I guess it was, probably, like, dough or something. And then he strangles Bart. I don't know. Fuck it. Yes, 100%. Why is Jimmy Johnson trying to run races next year again? Like, why? Stop. Give it up. Put Casey in the car. And he's the fucking dumb motherfucker that hired Jason Burdett. Like, if you just want a visual representation of Jimmy Johnson ruining the team that he bought into, look no further than the fact that he's decided to continue racing in the series with Jason Burdett as a crew chief. Why? What are you doing, Johnson? What are you doing? Genuinely, I do not understand how he could even imagine for a moment that this is going to end well. Favorite Barney episode? I didn't even know that they had episodes. I thought that just Barney existed as a concept. I don't know. I haven't watched it since I was like 4. Natalie Decker in the 84. I mean, you know. Yeah, get fucked, Earnhardt! Yeah!
The 8 car is coming up quick.
I was really hoping that would make him blow his engine.
You're clear.
It did not. If anything, probably running into the wall like that is going to make him fucking go faster. Probably just gave him the wind doing that. Could have at least caused a caution. Barney was where I got my lump for furries. What? They're not even furry though, they're dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are like scaly. I would have been into reptiles, don't you think? I don't know, I don't understand psychology. And you know what? Neither did Sigmund Freud. But we still listen to what he had to say. I think Sigmund Freud just had mommy issues. He just had a mommy fetish, and he, like, faked a degree. He created an entire field of medicine just to cope with his mommy kink. Imagine. Oh, God. Barney was fuzzy? Was he? I'm telling you, man, I don't consider, like, reptiles to be very furry. I'm sorry, dude. No, don't leave What If. Please. Unless you're gonna dream of me, in which case, I mean, go ahead. Y'all remember the show I Dream of Jeannie? That was a good show. That was like the first like sitcom that I actually enjoyed watching. That wasn't on Nick. I guess I should clarify that. Turn the car, please, and thank you. What changes would I implement at the hotel to make the work experience better? Do y'all have an hour and a half? An hour and a half to burn? Because holy fucking shit. day one that I become the fucking manager, there are wide, sweeping changes being made. We are moving the lost and found room to the room that's next to the fucking desk instead of making us go all the way fucking downstairs to look for someone's stupid ass shit. Okay? Day fucking one. That is a day one. The minute that I step into that office, that's the first change. Don't do it, Newman. Okay. I'm surprised that wasn't rival points. Let's see, what else? We're changing the breakfast menu. We're revamping the breakfast menu. We're changing cable providers because right now we're getting Midco, and I refuse to support Midco in any way. I could go on. I could go on. You devoured Little Caesars? Good. Good for you. Good for you. That is a connoisseur right there. Oh. Yeah, mid-continental communication. That doesn't work. I slap you! Alright, that's the funniest shit. That is still the best stream. I am never going to have as good of a live stream as that. That is the peak. It's never going to get better than that. Yeah, I saw Bernie Sanders stopping a fight. Now that was unbased. Very unbased. Bernie should have let them beat the shit out of each other. That would have been funny. Instead he's gotta go like, no, there is way too much decorum in this building to do such a horrible thing. I think the world would be a much better place if politicians actually physically fought each other. I feel like we'd get a lot more done, honestly. Instead of bickering like teenage girls or some shit. Fucking high school students bicker less than the fucking Congress. You know what? Something I unironically thought about was building a Popeyes next door to the hotel and having like a cooperative agreement where like you can get 10% off. 10% off if you're staying at the hotel. What do I think of Legacy this year? Well, Jimmy Johnson's gonna find a way to DNQ in a full field. John Under Nemechek's probably gonna do really good. I don't know, he hasn't done much cup racing lately. It all depends on how much of an alliance they're getting with Toyota. Like, I don't know if they're gonna take... See, that's the thing, is that I don't know how good a Toyota alliance is gonna be. If they get full-fledged JGR help, they will be a force. But if they're just gonna be like, you know, Levine Family Racing, when they first got a Toyota partnership, then it's not gonna be great. This year is in the past. Oh, what did I think? Oh, I thought you said what do I think. Sorry. I mean, it kind of sucked. I expected them to continue taking strides in the right direction, but then they didn't. Well, I mean, there's obvious reasons for that, but I thought Eric would at least be halfway competent this year. Want to get lost in Lost and Found? That's easy to do. Because everyone just literally piles shit into a bag and puts it into the stupid ass locker. It's like, fuck off. The system is horrendous, and people are stupid, so they leave stuff at the hotel all the fucking time. And apparently it's our fault that we can't find the stupid thing that they lost. It's not their fault for losing it. No, it's our fault that they lost it. It's our fault that they left it behind and then we lost it. It's like, no, motherfucker, you're the one that lost it. The fact that we would even have it to begin with would be entirely beneficial to you. Instead, you choose to bitch about the fact that we can't find it, despite the fact that you're the one that left it yourself, you dumbass.
Right there with the leader. Stay with it.
Damn, dude. Stuart Haas is intentionally tanking. Intention. Isn't Lawson found the best place to get chargers and shit? Yes, as a matter of fact. I have a supply of spare charging cables at the hotel, actually. Okay. I'm focusing on trying to, you know, not suck for a second here. Yeah, if Harvick couldn't do anything in the Stewart Haas cars last year, none of the fucking people that are going to be racing there next year are going to be able to do shit. Like, come on.
Halfway on gas. Your left front tire's a little worn. Car high.
Ooh, come on, bitch. If I was a wrestler, would I be in Prime WCW or Prime WWF? That, I don't know. I don't know anything about WCW. I think my mom would be the better one to ask that question to. Uh-oh. Never mind on the uh-oh, we're fine. Yeah, Briscoe has potential, but he's stuck with a dumbass with a dumbass for a crew chief, and he's stuck on a team with absolutely no uptrend whatsoever.
Rear tire's wearing down.
Yeah, can't this race just end already? This shit's fucking another 43 laps. No, not this emote. I still don't know what that emote is. Fuck, dude. I find it aggravating that I drove down Jarrett like nothing, and now I can't fucking pass him. Catching him's one thing, passing him's another, Mike.
Number 88 is outside.
Damn, dude, he just gets such a fucking run out of the corners! How? How does he do it? Do I blame Legacy's bad first year completely on AT&T? No, I also blame Jimmy Johnson. I also blame Jimmy Johnson. Take Jimmy Johnson. Take Tommy Thompson. Take my best friend, Paul. Oh, son of a bitch,
Rear's
dude.
getting worn.
Say woo like Ric Flair. My throat hurts too much to do that. I hate Dale Jarrett. Okay, here we go. Fake him to the outside. Looking to the bottom. Come on, car. Oh, got into him. Yes, 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 yes. Fuck off.
Still there. Stay focused. You get the lead back. Okay, we're clear.
I don't think I've led a lap in this race yet. Okay, I've led one lap. I don't know when that happened, but fuck, dude. Damn it, Jarrett. Okay, so we're coming to 40 to go. I can go 35 laps on fuel, so we can pit like any time within like 10 laps from now. I want to make sure that I'm maximizing the good in the tires. If I start losing a lot of time, that's probably when we're going to want to pit.
You've caught the leader. Be patient with the pass.
What's the deal with Five Guys, burgers, and fries? Like, they really need Five Guys to be able to make a good burger? The only thing that I need to make a good burger is my dad. And my mom does some good ones on the George Foreman sometimes, but the Gorilla remains superior. And also my mom is not a guy, so it would not count as a guy in the Five Guys amount. Anyway, I finally got the lead. Unless Jarrett just gets a slingshot on the outside again. Oh my god, dude. Finally. Tony Raines leads. Tony Raines leads. How did AT&T get the nickname AT&T? Because Ty Gibbs beat his ass at Phoenix in 2022 after all he did was talk shit the entire week about how he was going to have such a terrible time and it's going to be real hard, and he just made media rounds of just talking the absolute maximum amount of shit possible. And then he went on to do absolutely nothing and get his ass kicked by Ty Gibbs, the superior driver. That's how he got AT&T. That was a great day. That was a great fucking day, though. Like, let's be honest. Very few days have topped the 2022 Xfinity Series Championship race.
Number 88 is right behind you. Okay, we're back
All
inside.
talk, no talent.
Clear all around.
Great, great moment. Anyway, I don't lead anymore. Why, Dale Jarrett? Why do you exist? Go higher? I'll hit the fucking wall if I go higher! The car doesn't turn! That's the problem. Dale Jarrett's not the problem. The problem is the car wants to go straight into the wall on every end of the track. Like, Jarrett's nothing. Look at me just driving around him on the outside. He is not the problem. The issue is the car sucks.
Stay focused.
Damn this game.
Take the lead back. Clear on both sides.
Would I do a voiceover in a cartoon or movie? 100%. I would absolutely be an actor of some description. Unfortunately, I live in the middle of fucking North Dakota! And they don't make that shit around here.
It's still there. Keep digging. Clear. Number 88 is going high. Got one outside.
Wall riding is a bad idea in this game too, for
Still
that
there.
matter.
Be patient.
Oh, we got pitters.
88 car is still there.
Damn. I should probably pit if Jarrett pits.
Okay, we're clear.
We can make it to the end if I pit at any point, so I'll just hope I don't fall off. Ooh, good tunnel turn right there.
Fuel.
$34 to go. Or 35 to go, actually. Turn. I think I'm starting to actually fall off now. I mean, if I could make it another 10 laps, that'd be perfect. That's a big if. Oh, there's some blocking taking place up here. Good lord. Ooh. I'm keeping up with him. Actually, he's starting to get the draft of these fuckers. Damn it, dude. Leader's right in front of you. He's getting stuck on the outside of Jack Sprague, except he's not. Sprague is doing everything in his power to not hold up Jail Jarrett. And now he's going immediately back to the inside of Fittipaldi to just get in my way now. It's my way! It's my way! It's a zero car in my way, as a matter of fact. Okay. Here we go. Excellent taking of this corner. Jarrett's up on the outside for no reason. He just gave up a bunch of time in that corner. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Here we go. I'm back in the lead somehow. After Jarrett was driving off. How is this happening, man? You have an amazing plot for Cars 4. Okay. What is it? Lightning McQueen literally dies? Lightning McQueen and his son with Sally getting a wreck and on the final lap of the Piston 500. I don't know, dude. I'm tired. Uh-oh. 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 Well, I was really close to Jarrett, and now I have a 66 rival. Oh, look who it is. Look who's decided to drop in. What a surprise this is. It's Dale Jr., and he's wrecking me. How wonderful is that? Okay. So, I was up Jarrett's ass. We could have won this race. And now... Yeah, and now I have a 66 rival. And Dale Jr.'s up my ass. Wonderful. Just great. Just fucking great, dude. That's great. I'm so happy for you. Yep, we're continuing to die. Okay, looks like we're pitting. Because the car is absolute fucking AIDS to drive. Cool. How wonderful. And necessary. Do a season while over 0.5 BAC. I don't know about that. Cool. Terrible pit stop. Yeah, that was the stop I needed, sitting there an extra 7 seconds there compared to everyone else. I am not clear, you lying cunt. So there you have it. That's how we lost this race, was the car just fucking dying. For absolutely no reason. Despite me keeping up with Jarrett for the entire run. And then it's just like, no, you're gonna fucking die now. So now I gotta go 30 laps on these tires, so the car is gonna be, once again, just a piece of shit at the end of this run. And I gain absolutely no advantage because the leader pits a lap later. Oh, would you look at that. Dale Jr.'s in front of me. How cool and necessary is that? Shut the fuck up, bitch.
45 car, up high. Clear all around.
Oh, cool. It's just decided to not complete that turn. So here we are, going at no fucking pace whatsoever, and Dale Jr. drives away. How neat. How fucking neat is that?
We're down a spot, keep digging. Number 20.
Remember when I was up Jarrett's ass, actually contending for a good finish, and not about to lose points to Dale Jr. for no fucking reason? Remember that? It still doesn't turn. Cool. 11 seconds back. After being literally up his ass the entire run. Now I'm 11 seconds back. What a great game this is. And the car has no speed to be fucking conceived of. As we just continue to lose time, and these guys are just up my ass at all times. They're just required to be there. To just be in the way as much as possible. Okay, gained a second that lap. But thankfully the car is going to suck ass to drive before we make up the last 10 seconds, so, you know.
The leader has about 9 seconds on us.
That was a second and a half on that lap. Not that it matters, I'm just going to be slow at the end when it actually matters, so. Is that Casey? That's a very slow red dot. Something tells me that's Casey. I think it is. Finally, someone to draft with. Okay, just made up 2 seconds on that lap. That's just average. See, this is why I needed to have a really good stop, so that when I, made the stop, I would be way far out ahead of everyone else. And then I wouldn't have to worry about losing all the fucking time at the end of the run. Because then I could just, be out in the lead and then just hang on. But no. But no.
The 16 car is inside. Clear all around.
Lions are winning, that's good. Like Chevrolet Latte. Chevrolet Latte gives you shorts. play this game while under the influence. I have never been under the influence in my life, so.
You're clear.
It'd be difficult to do that. Really starting to lose the forward momentum. I should go back to the DNF series. Yeah, we did kind of just leave that without a conclusion, didn't we? There was a lot of stuff that happened in that, though. See, the reason that I stopped doing that is because I wanted to see if it was possible to win a championship after DNFing every single race. And it's just so hard to get consistent, you know, invincibility. Consistent invincibility is so difficult to get. You know. That was like the only thing left that I could do. I mean, like just DNFing and getting random people championships and then retiring Tony Stewart and whatnot. That was fun. But now the only people that are going to retire are fake cars. And the only interesting idea that I had was what I just said. Just the DNFing and winning the championship. It should be theoretically possible, like if you DNF enough people and finish top 10 after everyone else is out, it's theoretically possible, it's just, you know, not really that likely. If only I had Tina Gordon replacing someone, yeah. Didn't Tina Gordon end up in the 29? I'm pretty sure Tina Gordon replaced Harvick. I do distinctly remember that. What I should have done was free McBoot that save onto the internet so other people could play in that cursed universe. Maybe if I did another DNF series, we could start over from fresh. Turn damage to quick repair. But do other people DNF if you have quick repair? Or do they also have quick repair?
The 40 car is still there. Gained another spot.
Gain another spot.
All clear, buddy.
I might just start over in a different universe, try and get an even more cursed universe. Try to do a couple like double retirements, like try and get Stewart and Gordon in the same season. They do DNF if you have quick repair on. Interesting. Why did I do DNF in career mode instead of season mode? Because I do everything in career mode. I do practically nothing in a season mode. Although I was thinking about doing season mode in a certain game here one of these days.
More tires won't help us. Be careful.
Yeah, you talking won't help us either, crew chief. And yet. And yet. And yet.
Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
Eli Gold winning was peak comedy. I think the best part of that entire series was Kevin LePage winning the Coke 600. It doesn't get much better than that. And then Mike Skinner. Didn't Mike Skinner win a championship in that? Oh my god.
23 car coming up quick. Still beside you.
No, he ain't, bitch. I've already passed him. Lying ass.
All clear, buddy.
I'm pretty sure Mike Skinner won a championship. Well, that's about all the speed that this car is going to have. So it does indeed look like through it all, we are going to still be losing points to Dale Jr. in this championship after this race. So that's fantastic. After everything that we've been through in this stupid race, after all the ups and downs and the twists and the turns, most of which were left turns, we are still going to lose points to Dale Jr. in this race.
The leaders put about 5 seconds on it.
Johnny Benson won the championship season 1. I know he won a championship at one point, but I don't remember when. Yeah. If the car didn't eat shit for absolutely no reason twice before pitting, we definitely would be up there. But no, the car decided to just fuck itself twice on the pit lap, so, you know, that's pretty cool. We are not turning.
The 12 car is outside. Clear on both sides. Got one outside. All clear, buddy.
See, we're still very good in the tunnel turn, but we're shit everywhere else. And even then, that wasn't even that good. Carl Singleton with the 5. That's a very long message. I will try and read that on the front stretch. Thank you for the 5.
Front tire's a little warm.
Nostradamus prediction. Kyle Busch is going to assault a 5-year-old boy at his daughter's birthday party and he will be banned for life in 2024. That's a bold prediction.
Let's get up there.
I think if him getting arrested for carrying a gun into a Mexican airport and that didn't get him suspended, I don't think anything will. But thank you for the 5 regardless.
Right rear's getting worn. Take it easy out there.
It doesn't turn.
Nostradamus prediction, Kyle Busch is going to assault a 5-year-old boy at his daughter's birthday party
took
and
a
be
long
banned for
time for
life
the
in
5 to pop up.
2024.
I'm so tired. I don't think I've slept 12 hours in a day and been this tired in a long time. Turn the car. Alright, don't turn the car. See what I care.
You're 8 seconds behind the leader. Stay smooth. We'll get there.
We really gotta do another 10 laps of this shit. Caution right now would be amazing. I'd really like that. Favorite song by Kid Rock. I'm gonna probably have to do it like Phil Collins and just go by the album, because there's a lot of good ones. I Am the Bull God is up there. That's the one I'm gonna go with today. Another $2 from Carl Singleton. Thank you for the $2. I'm currently trying to not fucking lose this race, and doing a very bad job at that. What ripple effect would that have? IYO. Are we talking like Ruffles type ripple?
No one inside. Okay, we lost a spot. Clear on both sides.
We're about 10 seconds off the leader. Hit your marks, be smooth. Just 10 laps left.
This game sucks. I have no speed. Here we go. Here we go. This is the only corner that I have even a modicum of speed in. Everywhere else, the car is just absolute garbage.
We're up another position. Number 24 is passing high. Clear.
There's a bunch of red cars in front of me, and none of them's the one that I want. That's Joe Nemechek and an Evernham car in front of me right now.
Wow!
Yeah, at least I'm not playing Thunder 2003.
What
You
ripple
got me there.
effect would that have, IO?
You got me there. Could always be worse. We could be in Detroit.
Car inside.
Oh, that's, oh yeah, that's the other, okay. Sorry. Man, I'm probably not even gonna finish 5th in this race.
We draw back a spot. Let's push it. We're clear.
This sucks. Move, Gordon.
Got one outside.
Not my fault.
He owes us one now.
That is not even close to being my fault. Not my fault. In the slightest. Can you fucking bring the cutscene up, please? Thank you. I'm gonna pit. Best Linkin Park song is What I've Done. I don't know about that.
Looking down pit road, one car hits the pit lane.
This game blows.
Makes his journey down the stall. The crew guys at the ready, jumping up on the wall, ready to service this car as pit stops begin here in the cement.
So depending on where I restart, a win could be in the cards here. Finally, a good pit stop. Unfortunately, it needed to sit for 5 hours to repair the stupid fucking damage, so doesn't matter.
Looks like we were the only car on pit road.
Man, shut up. Okay, we've got 5 laps to not get killed by Ricky Rudd up here. Forgot about his stupid fucking ass. So I'm pretty far back, and getting around Ricky Rudd is going to be a joke. But, apart from that, this could be fine. Ward Burton's on the lead lap making fucking moves, blocking me off the track, for example, being one of those moves. Go then, bitch! Go then, bitch, if you want to go so fucking fast, motherfucker. Go then! Go then, Ward! Are we gonna get Ward Burton the win today? Oh, no, you don't want to be down here anymore? Oh, you don't want to be down here anymore now that I'm, you know, right next to your bitch ass. Yeah, fuck off, Ward.
He's gonna make things tough on
I don't give a goddamn shit, bitch.
Still there. Be patient. The leader's got you by 2 seconds.
Yeah, 2 seconds is nothing, by the way.
Okay, we're clear.
And Gordon's mad that he sat in my way for that entire corner, so that's cool. Anyone's guess how much of a bitch he's gonna be into this corner. See, that's the good part about this corner being this corner, is that we can just make an entire pass before we get there. And that'll protect me from the absolute death that awaits sometimes. We've actually got Jeff Burton. Wow, Jeff Burton's in the perfect spot to just help me. For once, things are going my way. Near nay impossible fucking task in this game. I don't fucking care, crew chief. Okay. There's a lot of positions to make up yet, and not a lot of laps to do it in. What? I don't think I've ever heard that crew chief voice line either. This is what we live for? Bruh.
Okay, we're clear. You've got the leader. Stay on his back bumper. White flag, next time by.
Go, Jarrett. Fucking mush. He's not making the pass. He's just sitting in front of me. Go, Jarrett. Speed. Get around him. I need more points. Go, Jarrett. It's like he's trying to deliberately to not win this race. Only now that it would benefit me if he did. Okay, I gotta keep on his ass so that he builds a gap to this fucking 8 car. See, look at that. He's right there, dude. Yeah. Okay, Jarrett's gonna get second. Good. Anyway, that was a race. Jeff Burton 8th. Good run for that car.
We sure saw a lot of yellow flags.
Well, it was definitely a busy day for the Pontiac pace car driver. I really don't know why we had so many, just one of those races, I guess.
The 155 car has the beginnings of a rivalry with the 21 car.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled.
Shut up.
Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with clear heads.
And that's all they have to say. Okay. That was not better than Talladega. I don't know what y'all are saying. Car's just destroyed, dude. Mixed emotions of a race. Yeah, there you go. I want to see the trophy. I don't know what the... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's the one with the bird. Yeah. That's not a bird, it's a chicken! Anyway. Yeah, this track sucks. Last visit to the eye doctor, it's been years. The last eye test that I got was when I renewed my license, I'm pretty sure. I unlocked the Pocono road course. That's interesting. That's a lot of money, so that's good. Won the race with 5 laps led. Dale Jarrett with 101. Man, that's enough lap for every Dalmatian right there. Ward did not get a top 10. Neither did Mark Martin. Johnny Benson from 41st to 16th. What a run. And a 17th place for his teammate. Wow, great day for MB2. Terry Labonte from 31st to 18th. That was a good run for him. Stanton Barrett did good today, 22nd after starting 40th. Casey improved from his starting spot. Not much more you can ask out of him. Let's see who all died. Kenseth died, Hermie Sadler, Rusty Wallace, Bobby Labonte, Chase Montgomery, Barney Hall, Robbie Gordon, Steve Park, and Jeff Green. Wow, what a cast of characters that just lost this one. Wow. That's an interesting group. Anyway. Shitty race. Shitty race. Next race will not be nearly as... Oh, fuck my ass. It's Indianapolis. Never mind. It's going to be bad. Never mind! It's going to be another bad race next time. Great. Oh, that's wonderful news. Oh, I can't wait for this. Son of a fucking bitch. Anyway, I'm still 111 points behind Dale Jr. because I literally can't... There can't be any good news in this shit. Oh, I should probably save the game, shouldn't I? That probably would help us out. That would probably help us out. This game sucks, first of all. Second of all, I'm sick of this shit. Third of all, yawn. Fourth of all, God almighty, it's Indianapolis next. Chats of the super variety are not wrong about that. I do want to see what we got here. Okay, so that's that, and that's that, and that's that. So we'll have a car rating of 76, which is pretty good, but I'm not expecting much. I'm not expecting much. Anyway, thanks for watching this stream. 60 viewers here, observing
Jarrett
the boredom
pissed
that
the
is
race
this.
away.
It's time for Super Chats! Carl Singleton gave me 2. Jarrett pissed the race away. I mean, not really. That really wasn't his fault. Carl Singleton gave me 2 again. About 10 minutes ago. That was a good one. Carl Singleton gave me 5. Thanks for that. Brian Taylor was a member for 9 months. Ass indeed. We've got Adam Peel that gave $3 through Streamlabs. $3 through Streamlabs, so that's a full $3 right there. Thank you for that. Scott McNew gave me 5. Of course, Alex Johanning popped in with the 100, you know, because that's what he likes to do every week. Oh, I wish I had that kind of money. Thank you for that. Lyle Bailey started the stream off with $2 like he usually does. And yeah, thanks for watching this stream. I don't know when I'm going to get to stream again. Next week's schedule isn't even out yet. All I know is I work, because I work every Sunday. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up working all week like I always do. So, thanks for watching this. If I don't see you before then, have yourself a merry, Jerry, Nadu-filled Christmas. Jerry Christmas to all, and to all a good 60 rival. I don't know. I'm tired. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!
Hello and good evening, YouTube. My name is Bernie Sanders, and I want to personally thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream on the Kamikaze Games channel. But there is a reason that I am here, and yes, I am once again asking for your financial support. The Kamikaze Game streams are made possible by viewers such as yourself, and it is sustained almost entirely through donations. If you would like to, you can super chat in the chat of this stream, or go down to the description and click the link to Streamlabs. And if you do that, you can donate to this stream, and you can make me, Bernie Sanders, very happy. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us for tonight's stream, and hope you have a good time. Thank you.